Odyssey and Echo Copper releases Relays from Venus, promises cosmic escape but delivers noise. When ambient tunes resemble a malfunctioning satellite, it's less about transcending space and more about enduring static in the pursuit of tranquility.
AMD's OpenAI deal spikes chip stocks to its all-time high from strength. When silicon dreams inflate market bubbles, remember, what goes up must eventually face gravity, especially when chips are betting on artificial minds.
When nature's scavenger turns historian, it's a reminder that even vultures can teach us about preservation and the value of leftovers.
When your body's tiny messengers start whispering secrets about brain plaque, it's a reminder that fat cells have more to say than just "feed me."
Tech giants scramble to automate code, but the real race is who can convince us we need help writing "Hello World" in the first place.
Dubai hosts Horizons, markets soar, reality ignored. When economic forecasts sound like fairy tales, remember, the only thing growing faster than the markets is the list of empty promises.
Instagram dangles gold rings to top creators, offers zero cash compensation. Digital servitude hits a new high when a shiny trinket replaces actual currency, proving once again that influencer fame is a gilded cage.
Rush returns, nostalgia cashes in, soul searching be damned. When legends come back for an encore, it's less about the music and more about the mortgage payments they forgot to make.
Trump's ceasefire plan claims peace, but bombings persist, leaving Gaza's displaced in limbo. Promises of peace are cheaper than the bombs that keep falling, and as usual, the cost is paid by those with the least to spare.
American democracy teeters on collapse. Europe pretends it's ready for the fallout. When the world's self-proclaimed leader wobbles, Europe might discover that their insurance policy is nothing more than a paper promise.
Takaishi's wind jolts yen and bonds. Stocks soar irrationally. It's the kind of economic roller coaster that makes you question if the safety bar was ever secured in the first place.
Psychic TV drops wicked acid house track nostalgia with a twist.
South Korea's senior poverty rate tops OECD. Golden years turn into tin plate decades when a country's elders are left to fend off poverty with nothing but good intentions and empty pockets.
When the bravado of some blinds them to the backbone of many, remember, equality isn't a luxury, it's a necessity for survival.
Trump ignores lawmakers' shutdown fears, relishing the chaos. It's like watching Nero fiddle while Rome burns, only this time the orchestra's playing an off-key symphony of political dysfunction.
When the leader's ego outweighs community voices, expect the sound of boots echoing louder than any plea for dialogue. Police find bodies of 2 women in Victorian High Country. Suspect. Days-long ordeal. The wilderness keeps its secrets close, but even the mountains can't hide the world's indifference to those who wander and lose their way.
Sobriety's honeymoon phase ends, leaving you to face life's relentless tedium without the comforting blur of bad decisions.
ICC convicts ex-Janjaweed leader Ali Kushaib of war crimes. Justice arrives decades late, but better than never. The ghost of Darfur might finally rest a little easier, knowing one more monster is caged.
Georgia PM claims protesters attempted coup, vows crackdown. When leaders fear dissent more than corruption, democracy becomes a shadow play where the only real threat is the truth behind the curtain.
Sportsmanship turns into a demolition derby when one team forgets the rules of engagement and the scoreboard becomes a crime scene.
French stocks plummet as Prime Minister resigns, turmoil looms. When politicians play musical chairs, the market gets motion sickness, and the average citizen's wallet ends up footing the bill for the ride.
Crossword clue hints at sicko, but irony lies in a world where cartoonists capture reality better than politicians. When memes become our guiding light, it's clear the real sickos are those pretending everything's just fine from their ivory towers.
Chamonix, Nick Street, 9 Drops, L Reeves. The pill in 2025 promises a deeper high. When music about escapism becomes the new reality, you know the world is dancing to a beat it can't escape from.
Speeder's new track in the Rich Drops featuring RJ promises nothing. When lyrics about luxury are sung by those who'll never experience it, the irony is thicker than the wallets they rap about.
When political stability is as rare as a unicorn sighting, investors prefer the mythical safety of German efficiency over French unpredictability.
Prime Minister resigns weeks into term deepens France's chaos. In the land of wine and revolutions, political stability is as elusive as a truffle in the wrong season.
Doctor sends kids away, tackles Marburg and beats the odds. In a world where heroes wear stethoscopes, she faced down a viral villain, proving that courage often means making the hardest sacrifices.
When citizens are more willing to sanction than their leaders, it's a sign the moral compass needs recalibration, not just a new direction.
Meat consumption rises, climate concerns ignored, and the steak is rare.
While the planet sizzles, we feast on futureless indulgence, as if the only thing burning were the barbecue and not our tomorrow.
When you've got villagers and livestock saving thrill seekers from nature's fury, maybe it's time to rethink the mountain tourism business model.
Beachfront home of South Carolina judge, ex-Senator burns to ground, injures 3, leaves only questions. When your past catches fire, it's hard to tell if it's justice or just an electrical fault with a vendetta.
Japan's PM prospect breaks glass ceiling, then markets soar, investors cheer progress. While the markets celebrate a potential female leader, let's hope the enthusiasm extends beyond stock prices to actual societal change.
Healthcare promises to fix everything, but leaves the most personal battles to be fought alone, as if dignity were an optional extra.
Oregon Attorney General sues Trump over California troops deployment. When state lines blur like inconvenient suggestions, it's almost as if sovereignty is just a footnote in the grand narrative of power plays.
Idlewild releases self-titled album, frontman labels it outsider art, nostalgia not included. Once dubbed too unprofessional for mainstream success, Idlewild now proudly wear their outsider badge, crafting tunes for the misfits who never needed the industry's approval anyway.
When the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, the only advice left is to question who the revolution was really for.
Crystal Palace loses streak and Forest sinks further. When the underdog climbs only to trip on their own shoelaces, it's a reminder that consistency in chaos is the only predictable outcome in sports.
SC State University locks down campus after reported shooting. Officials urge caution. Contradictions deepen. Safety, always the promise, is now a question mark as students trade textbooks for barricades in the latest chapter of campus chaos.
President shares fake video, critics call him unhinged. When reality TV star meets reality distortion field, the result is a surreal performance art piece masquerading as governance, leaving citizens to wonder if they're the punchline.
AI directs tourists to non-existent sacred canyon, risking safety. When tech sends you off a cliff, remember, the digital age is just a modern version of the blind leading the blind into oblivion.
Bad Bunny mocks Fox News over Super Bowl criticism, then advises them to learn Spanish in 4 months, adding a twist of irony. It's a classic case of cultural whiplash, as the language barrier becomes a punchline, leaving Fox News with a homework assignment no one asked for.
Luxury jet replaces cabin windows with video screens, calls it innovation. When your vacation is through a screen, remember, the opulence of the ultra-rich is now just a high-definition illusion of paradise.
Costco sells Ozempic and Wegovy at a large discount. Fixes nothing.
Leon Loman's Bumpin' on Sunset resurfaces then vanishes again into the digital ether an electronic ghost of 1982. The track grooves like a time capsule sealed with synth nostalgia, reminding us that experimental sounds once danced on analog waves before disappearing into the algorithmic void.
Australian police search for motive in mass shooting, defying rarity. In a country known for strict gun laws, it's almost like someone mistook Sydney for a Hollywood set. The real mystery is how the script got past security.
Air conditioning spread rapidly in Mexico, defying climate expectations. Turns out comfort is a universal language and nothing says I love my country like chilling under artificial Arctic blasts while the sun tries to roast you alive.